Water treatment business owners, what if I can guarantee to 3x your local leads, pre-qualified bookings, and high ticket customer acquisition within 30 days, or you don't pay? Now, I'm not talking about some quick fix with sketchy leads that come from Lord knows where and never amount to much. I am talking about a sustainable and predictable customer acquisition system. But first off, how much do you sell your whole house systems for, or your purification or softener systems for? $3,000, $5,000, or maybe you're selling some of the more high quality and higher tier systems for $7,500 or more. And if you can sell 10 to 15 more of those whole house systems every single month, what would that mean for you and your business? And the reason I'm asking is because I want to encourage you to stick all the way to the end, where I'm going to share with you the exact playbook that breaks this whole system down step by step to make this worth your while. Now, here are some of the results also that we've generated for current clients so far. Dorange Services, for example, from Naples, Florida. Not the best water quality in Florida, I'll tell you that much. As you can see here, they're generating leads for about $25 a pop, and they are clocking water test, pre-qualified water test bookings for just about $75 a pop. And then you got Water Surgeon from Palm Beach, Florida, same cost per lead on average, and also a little bit more expensive pre-qualified tests, but they are still converting them into customers, so it's still profitable. Now, the Treat Leads dynamic customer acquisition system, as I mentioned, covers everything from your top of funnel awareness and education campaigns. Because let's be honest, even if you have the best quality equipment, service, or prices, if nobody knows that you exist, then you will forever be the town's best kept secret. We also cover your middle of funnel campaigns because it's important to retarget potential customers while they're shopping around. While they're doing their research, you want to make sure that you show up. And last but not least, the most important part is your bottom of funnel automations and phone sales systems. Since you're selling high ticket systems, it is crucial to stay top of mind with consistent follow-up until your prospective customers are ready to make that purchase and that investment. It's a big investment, it's a great investment, but it takes them a little bit of time to make that decision. So you want to email them consistently, you want to text them consistently, you want to call them every now and then and make sure that they consider you when it's time. Now, one thing I do want to make clear to save everybody's time here, this is absolutely not for sales reps. Okay, this is not for plumbers, HVAC, or solar companies that are selling water systems as a side hustle or a secondary stream of income. This is also not for online shops looking to ship filters and systems nationwide. And this is surely not for startups. This is strictly for water treatment dealers and business owners that are already credible with an existing customer base, meaning you're currently installing at least 10 or more systems per month. Okay, you must also be selling whole house systems that range anywhere from $4,000 to $10,000, and you're also able, meaning you have the bandwidth, the manpower, the equipment, and the trucks to actually install 10 to 15 or more systems per month. And last but not least, you must have a minimum of $2,500 advertising budget to get started. Okay. Now, if your water treatment business is currently not advertising on Facebook to engage prospective customers, you're not retargeting on Google Ads to guarantee you outrank those competitors and you capture that high intent searches, and you're also not following up with emails and SMS automations to stay top of mind and educate your leads, you're not optimizing your conversions by testing different landing pages to pre-qualify leads and bookings. And if your water treatment business is currently not tracking the status of every lead and deal, you're not staying organized with an inbound and outbound phone system and scripts, you're not training your representatives for dynamic marketing campaigns, and you're not leveraging AI to analyze your sales reports, campaign results, and more, then you're obviously leaving a lot of money on the table, and it's either up to you or your competitors to take advantage. Now, who am I to be speaking on this? Well, my name is Samir Shabain. I'm here in Boston, Massachusetts, and I spent my entire 20s as a media buyer for e-commerce brands and startups with my e-com incubator agency. But fast forward till about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I've been a fractional CMO at Canopus Water Technologies, where we engineer and manufacture LED-based UV disinfection systems that compete, or I should say, pretty much obsolete the standard mercury lamp-based systems that I'm sure you're familiar with as a water treatment business owner. Now, you might have even seen the ads for Canopus Water Tech on your feed. As you can see here, our calendar is full of water treatment equipment or water equipment installers, distributors, and OEMs that want to speak with us to get these units as part of their product line. And so not only does this work for B2B, but one thing happened was every now and then we would get some interest from homeowners. Now, we don't work directly with homeowners for Canopus. We don't sell those units direct to consumers. But these homeowners would call in looking for softeners and filtration systems. So I started really just doing some digging, and I realized that the majority of water treatment businesses are still depending on third-party lead providers, mailers, door knockers, and referrals. And the few that are attempting to run ads are doing so without any unique offers. They're not including any surveys to pre-qualify the leads and eliminate the fluff. They're not following up with automated emails and SMS to educate the customers and stay top of mind. And they're certainly not retargeting on Google or YouTube. And so I spent a few weeks analyzing the top advertisers in the market and trying to see what the best converting Facebook ads were, what the highest intent Google keywords are, what the best offers and landing pages are, what the automated email and SMS scripts should be, what the call scripts are. For example, one of those companies is Leaf Home Water Solutions. And as you can see here, they're running about 500 different ads across the net, targeting all different types of cities and counties and towns. Actually, they are one of the fastest growing water treatment installers and service companies with 50 plus different offices, okay, across the nation. So they're doing really well, and I honestly think one of the biggest reasons is because of their customer acquisition system on social media. And so what I decided to do is actually publish a video on my research, and the feedback was great. Okay, I talked to dozens of water treatment business owners, and I realized two things. First, the majority are just too busy to set everything up, like their Facebook campaigns, their Google campaigns. They know they should be doing it. They know that it would be valuable and it would bring them more customers, but they're just too busy to set everything up, let alone manage it all. And second of all, they've all tried some general agencies that had no clue about the water business or the actual equipment that they sell, but they promised them the world somehow. And so if you can relate to that, I have both some good news and some bad news, all right? Now, I decided to start a small boutique agency that focuses on water treatment businesses. And our mission here at Treat Leads is to empower water treatment businesses with a profitable customer acquisition system for consistent flow of local leads, pre-qualified bookings, and high-ticket customers. And I'm actually willing to duplicate it and manage it all for just $1,500 a month. But the only problem is that we're new, right? So it would be foolish of me to demand that you marry us or sign any type of contract on the first date. And it's obviously not possible to take on a lot of new clients all at once. So what I'm willing to do here is get my hands dirty and onboard 5 more businesses that are willing to give us a chance, of course, with an offer you cannot refuse. All right. Now, side note, 5 metro areas have already been claimed. So if you're doing business in any of these towns, then we can't work with you, unfortunately, until further notice. But West Palm Beach, Miami, Naples, Florida, Indianapolis, and Fort Myers, Indiana are already taken. But what I'm talking about here is a performance-based guarantee. Okay, you can get started with the TreatLead system today for just $1,000 deposit, and we'll set everything up, then manage your campaigns and CRM for 30 days for absolutely risk-free. What does that mean? Simple. If you're profitable and satisfied at the end of 30 days, we'll continue working together. But if you are not satisfied or profitable for whatever reason, we'll refund you the deposit and you get to keep everything that we've set up for you. Does that sound fair? Well, here's how the TreatLead system works. As soon as you clear your deposit, the first thing that we do is we onboard your business, meaning we get familiar with the type of equipment that you offer, the type of service that you provide, the type of financing that you also offer customers, and your service fees, your service charges, and what your goals are in terms of the numbers that you're trying to reach. And so as soon as we do that, we go ahead and set up your CRM, your email and SMS automations, your phone system. Then we get right into creating your Facebook ads, which the good news is doesn't take long because we already have proven templates as I showed you before. And then we get right into the Google campaigns. Again, we already have the highest intent key terms, and more importantly, the negative key terms such as rental or cost, right? You don't want your ads to be showing up every time somebody looks up for water filtration rentals or water filtration costs, meaning they're just shopping around, or price shopping, I should say. So the last step there is to, of course, onboard your staff and your team, your sales reps, in order to actually maximize the potential of the leads that we're going to be generating. And then we go ahead and launch it off. Now, this is just a more detailed explanation, but of course you got your landing pages with custom surveys, your calendar integrations, ongoing A/B testing of those landing pages, your custom CRM automations. And as you can see here for Water Surgeon, all of their leads go through this opt-in automation right here that's full of SMS and emails. And then you got the booking confirmation and reminders, which I'll show you what they look like here just so you get an idea. And then you got the same here going on for Dorange Services and all of our other clients. All right, they're converting about 30% of the leads are converting into an actual booked pre-qualified water test, as you can see here. So this is what the actual emails and SMS notifications look like. First of all, you and the team get notified every time a new lead or booking comes in. But more importantly, the customer or the lead themselves gets an automatic email and SMS in case they didn't book their water test. But once they do, they are removed from these automations, and now they only get their booking reminders and confirmations, right? Because it's important to notify these leads before you actually get to their house. So after that, it's all about the Facebook and Google ad campaigns, where we leverage your existing photos and videos for powerful Facebook ads. We go ahead and script new videos for you to record. Then we go ahead and set up Google ad search campaigns for both your brand search and also competitor brand search campaigns. And more importantly, we make sure your business pops up first when they're looking for it. And then last but not least, you got inbound and outbound phone systems, right? You want to make sure you're setting up a phone system with local numbers so that your numbers don't pop up as spam. You also want to make sure your leads are being forwarded over to the right reps when they call in. All of your calls are being tracked and recorded, and of course it's being synchronized with your email and SMS communications. Now we also continuously will train your staff and provide reports, right? As you onboard more staff, as you scale, you need to make sure you have somebody that trains them, and you don't want to take time and day out of working on your business to train your reps when we can do that for you. So all in all here, for a retail value, you would be looking at about $700 or $7,500 per month to get all of these services separately, or 2 full-time employees in your office doing this for you. But for our offer, we're willing to do it all for just $1,500 a month, or you can save 10% for just $4,000 a quarter, all right? Now, you can get started today with a $1,000 deposit for a 30-day risk-free trial where, again, we set up everything I mentioned and then we go ahead and manage it all. However, we're only able to extend this offer to 5 new clients at the moment. And this is exclusive to one business per metro area, as I mentioned, where 5 of these spots have already, or 5 of these locations have already been claimed. So if you're saying to yourself, Samir, I'm ready and willing to try the TreatLead system for 30 days risk-free, you can do one of 2 things. You can either book your call before you get started with us here, right? If you want to answer some questions that we haven't already answered in the FAQ section below, or you could just pay your $1,000 deposit and then we will contact you for your onboarding within minutes, okay? That's the 2 options that you have there. If your average customer value is $4,000 to $10,000, you'll be profitable with just 3 to 5 new customers a month. So again, get started with just a $1,000 deposit, and if you're not profitable within 30 days, we'll refund you in full and let you keep everything that we've set up for you. But just a heads up, this is not a sales call, okay? Do not book a call if you still need to think about it, because we've given you all the details you need to consider before getting started, all right? We respect your time, so please do be respectful of ours. There is an FAQ section right below. If the calendar is not accessible though, it means that you're watching this video after we've already filled up the spots and we've filled up our capacity, and there will be a wait list for you to enter. So thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for the opportunity to be part of your success. I look forward to working with you. Take care.